What if I told you that this flu season is already turning deadly? Children are filling hospitals. A new flu strain is spreading fast, and experts warn that grandparents could be next just as holiday gatherings begin. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could protect your family this winter. Flu season has officially taken off across the United States, and doctors say this year is different. It's earlier, it's more aggressive, and it's hitting young children harder than we've seen in years. At the same time, health experts are watching closely as a new strain of influenza raises serious concerns, especially for older adults. According to the latest data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, flu cases are rising rapidly across the country. So far this season, health officials estimate over 4.6 million flu illnesses, more than 49,000 hospitalizations, and nearly 1,900 deaths. And the most alarming part? Young children, especially infants through age 4, are being hit the hardest. Hospitals are reporting sharp increases in positive flu tests, with some children's hospitals seeing cases double in just 1 week. Here's a statistic every parent needs to hear. Last year, nearly 90% of children who died from the flu were not vaccinated. According to CDC Data, even more disturbing, about half of those children were otherwise healthy. Doctors say this proves a dangerous myth wrong. The flu is not just a bad cold for kids. This season, influenza A is dominating, specifically a strain called H3N2. But scientists have identified a new subclade, known as H3N2 Subclade K. Why does that matter? Because this strain has small changes on its surface, changes that can make it harder for the immune system to recognize and fight the virus. Experts call this process viral drift, and while it doesn't mean the vaccine won't work, it does raise concern about how aggressive this flu season could become. While kids are getting sick first, doctors warn that older adults are likely next. Historically, the H3N2 strain causes more hospitalizations, more complications, and more deaths among people over 60. With schools closing for holiday breaks and families gathering indoors, the virus could easily move from children to parents, and then to grandparents. Experts say the timing is especially concerning. This isn't just based on hospital reports. Wastewater data, which tracks virus levels in communities, shows influenza levels have increased nearly 400% nationwide in just 1 month. And scientists say there's no sign of the trend slowing down. That means the flu may peak earlier and last longer than usual this year. Doctors are also noticing something unusual. Some children show the classic flu symptoms: high fever, extreme fatigue, that glassy-eyed look doctors recognize instantly. But others have milder symptoms still, uncomfortable enough to send families to the doctor. Either way, experts warn, mild symptoms don't mean mild risk, especially for spreading the virus to vulnerable family members. So the big question is, will the flu shot work this year? Experts say the answer is yes, even if it's not a perfect match. While the virus has drifted slightly, the vaccine still provides protection against severe illness, hospitalization, and death. CDC officials strongly emphasize the flu shot remains the single most important defense we have, and it's not too late to get it for children, adults, and especially older adults. Doctors are also seeing an early rise in prescriptions for antiviral medications like Tamiflu. Experts say when antiviral use increases early in the season, it often signals that flu activity is building fast and may stick around longer than expected. Health experts agree on one thing: this flu season deserves serious attention. Protecting yourself doesn't just protect you, it protects your children, your parents, and your grandparents. Get vaccinated, stay home if you're sick, and take flu symptoms seriously, especially this year. Because the flu is already here, and it's moving fast. If you found this information helpful, share it with someone you care about. Awareness saves lives. Subscribe for trusted health updates and stay safe this winter.